Hey there. Oh god, I'm gonna regret making this. Okay, so recently I, Ghost, hello, finished watching a Netflix show called, get ready for this, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Okay, hear me out. I know it's probably one of the most stereotypically generic magical girl-like names you can imagine. And you'd be right. But god damn it, it's 2020 and we don't abide by gender stereotypes. I caught up with this hidden gem over the Christmas holidays, because like, what else was I going to watch? This monstrosity, which we do not talk about because it spits on the good name of the original. Just a quick warning, if you're planning on watching, this isn't really a review, it's just more like my experience with the show. I mean, like, it's in the title. But there will be light spoilers, but nothing big enough that it could ruin the whole show for you. Season 4 left off on a kind of cliffhanger, and I needed to find out when the next season will be out. And surprise, surprise! Season 5 hasn't even been announced yet. But rumour has it that Season 5 will be the last season. So naturally, with the end in sight, I just had to talk about it before it ends, you know, in hopes that it doesn't pull a Voltron and give a terrible ending. Like seriously guys, I'm still salty about that. She-Ra is an adaptation of the show that came out in the 80s and appeared alongside He-Man. You know who I'm talking about, right? But this version incorporates a bunch of new themes into it. Like the character designs are so much more diverse than the original, and each character in the show is easily recognisable and distinct from the rest of the cast. Unlike the 80s version where each character looks like a Smash character with different skins. Look, I can appreciate a well-designed character, you know, despite how pastel, bright and just straight up childish some of them might look. Something else about this show which is honestly amazing is that literally everybody is gay. Like, there are gay couples, but even for the ones that haven't been proven to be gay, you'll be watching them and thinking, yeah, they're totally gay. I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing, far from it actually. When it comes to shipping characters, I don't discriminate based on sexuality. Bubbling! I just think it's kind of funny how obvious and in your face it can be sometimes. Like, okay, in one fight, they were literally winning with the power of rainbows. I mean, I know it's a serious moment with the power of friendship and everything, but, you know, I just couldn't help but laugh a little. Now you're probably thinking, so Ghost, how did a big, buff, macho, manly man like you get into a show like She-Ra? Well, my sweet, innocent baby summer child, basically my experience getting into the show was like episode 1. Interesting concept, good setup of the outside world, and some pretty entertaining characters. Show some promise. Episode 2. Okay, I see you, She-Ra. Not only do you have an interesting plot, but there are clearly some things going on behind the scenes, and it does a pretty good job of balancing the action, drama and humour. Plus, I like this dynamic they're setting up with Catra and Adora. Episode 3.
We're gonna win this! We must be strong, and we must be brave!
Now, I know what some of you out there must be thinking, that I'm just talking a load of bullshit. That I'm just focusing on the good points of She-Ra, and I'm a complete degenerate who thinks that magical girl shows are flawless, and that's okay. Because you're wrong, and here's why. I'm well aware that She-Ra isn't the perfect show. Some characters take time to get used to, or even screen time at all. Like, I mean, why introduce Spinnerella and the Tosser if we're only going to see them for like 2 seconds every other episode? They eventually get more screen time. Some things just don't make a lot of sense. Like how Bo's dad didn't know that their youngest child is fighting in the rebellion, and his best friend never heard anything about this, or anything else about his past in fact. But somehow, he's allowed to just roam around the castle with the princess. Okay, so just some quick points about the characters that I just want to get out there. Main girl Adora. More like adorable, because she's just so awkward and goofy, but at the same time, she can kick your ass.
I'm excited to introduce you to someone very important to the rebellion and to us. Adora.
Oh, right. I'm also sometimes an 8-foot-tall warrior named She-Ra. I do know who all of the princesses are now, because I studied them.
Princess Frosta.
Ruler of the Kingdom of Snows. It's her first time hosting the ball, has the biggest kingdom outside of Bright Moon, neutral in the fight against the Horde. Allies with the Star Sisters, who are friends with Ramista, but not Sweet Bee, who is dating Peekaboo, as you can tell from the string. Up means friends, down means frenemies, and also I made an obstacle course!
And we need more drunk Adora.
You guys, you're really great. You're just like the best. You're good friends and good people. And I like you.
Are we whispering? Sound activates the robots.
Robots! Yay! It's girls' night!
Also, side note, Adora, sweetie, I get that they raised you and everything, but how? How did you not notice that the Horde was evil after all this time? Like, they're literally called the Horde. Your guardian, it's called Shadow Weaver. And her appearance is just so, ooh, look at me, I'm so evil with my mask and flowing black hair and the fact that I literally abused your childhood best friend. But I'll forgive you, because you're Adora. Catra's one of the most interesting characters to watch, just because I can't help but sympathise with her, even if she's supposed to be evil.
So, here's the thing. I've done this. The whole threatening people bit, the intimidation. I've been there, and I just don't care anymore. Some people have a bad day. I've had a bad life.
Plus, she's an edgy lesbian cat girl. Like, come on. I love seeing the dynamic between her and Adora gradually shift over time, and I'm honestly really excited to see where their relationship will go. Also, if you need help remembering her, get this. She has a catchphrase.
Hey, Adora. Hey, Adora. Hey, Adora.
Hey Adora, shit! You'll hate Glimmer at first, but trust me, she's like a fine wine. She gets better with time. I mean, that's what I hear at least. I don't drink, so like, no way am I drinking some dead guy's blood. Her and Bo are both my babies and no one will ever hurt them. Perfume is basically my sister if she had flower powers.
Because of meditation, I'm extremely calm and at peace all day long. I tried to get here sooner, but harmonious teamwork with Entrapta can be a challenge.
Hey, where's the geeky princess?
Okay, she is really putting a crimp in my harmony. Never been so alive!
My mister's just a literal mood who deserves more musical numbers.
Listen up, recruits. I'll tell you all about the rebellion's most important princess, me.
Okay, this is the Horde prison. Glimmer and Bo are being held inside. Entrapta, this perfume bottle is you. Perfuma, you're the nail polish. Mermista, lipstick.
Ew, do you know what that stuff is made of? I'll be this night.
Frosta's introduction made me love her.
That's Frosta? But she's like 10.
I'm 11, so shut the fuck up.
My favorite way to relax is to smash things!
Entrapta's like if Peridot and Hatsune Miku had a purple coke-fueled baby. And I love her.
This is amazing! This is gonna be fun! That's our best friend thing.
Feelings seem to be getting hurt.
Not gonna get into whatever's happening
People
there.
are just walking around in circles.
Or that.
Okay, sure, what the heck? I'm in!
Entrapta? What did you do?
We have to go. But next time it'll be a success, I'm sure! Until then, this is Entrapta signing off!
Seahawk can be seen as annoying, but personally I find him endearing. The Horde trio deserve more screen time. Especially Kyle. We all love Kyle. The best way for me to describe Double Trouble is entertaining. Every time they're on screen, it's just so much fun to watch.
Apologies for being rude. I was getting into character. Did it work? Be honest. As always, I'm open to constructive criticism.
And when they lay into Catra about all the harsh truths that she needs to hear, it was honestly one of my favourite moments in the show. I have a lot more, don't worry. Hordak's a piece of trash who doesn't deserve to be redeemed just because some people ship him with Entrapta. Shadow Weaver's just like that one kid who drifts between friend groups based on which one likes him best. Even though I find her character interesting and compelling, I just can't and will never forgive her for how she abused my girl Catra when she was younger. I mean, just look at that face! And finally, we have Scorpia. Oh, Scorpia. Quite possibly one of the purest and most innocent characters on the show, or in real life, which you wouldn't expect given the fact that she's, you know, half scorpion. But she's just a precious being who gives great hugs and deserves better.
I am brave, strong, give great hugs, and I'm loyal. You may have left Catra, but someday she's gonna see that I won't. I'll always be there for her, because that's who I am!
Yay!
Oh yeah, and I guess Swiftwind is a thing. He has his moments, but most of the time it's just a case of, does he really need to talk? I hope you enjoyed my kind of overview? I don't know. I know it's not the normal kind of content that I post, but I just had to talk about it, you know? I speak really positively about the show, and while I do love it for the most part, there are a few other issues with it, just like any other show. The first 2 seasons are kind of slow, and it can be cheesy at times. But hey, You can't have the perfect sandwich without a little bit of cheese. Jesus Christ. Is it weird that I like this show so much? I mean, not like it matters, I've already watched all the episodes that have been released, so there's no going back now. This is also kind of embarrassing because my family watches these videos, so now they know that I'm into a show about princesses. But hey, it's just one of the many other reasons for them to be ashamed of me. I'm not trying to convince anyone to go and watch the show or even not watch the show. The only reason I made this video was because no one else I know watches it and I just wanted to talk about it. Yes, I'm sad. Okay, so that just about wraps it up. I thank you very much for watching my cringy little review. Make sure to subscribe to the cringe, like the cringe, and share the cringe. Seriously. And with that, I'll see you next time.